Hello, everyone. You're watching SGTV with Indranil Basu, and today we have a class act with us, Mr. Rahul Tripathi. Rahul, a very warm welcome to SGTV.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
No,
Great to be here, sir.
no, really, I was looking forward to talking to you, have an interaction. Do an interaction with you for a long time, and finally it happened. It's really a pleasure. But what I really like about your approach, your cricket, your batting, your skill set is that you balance it so well. The white ball cricket and the red ball cricket. You're not someone who just plays IPL and not seen throughout the year. You also are very active, heavily, scoring heavily with in red ball cricket also. That balance is superb. I really need to compliment you for that.
Thank you so much, sir.
I mean, your thoughts. How do you do it? How do you sort of strike
Uh,
that balance?
yes, sir. I think IPL is a great opportunity for us to go out there and express ourselves.
Hmm.
But I think that I started looking forward to playing in the Ranji Trophy from 2012 onwards. I always looked upon people playing in the Maharashtra team and uh, getting into the Ranji side, scoring runs. So that is where I started it from. So if you see before playing in the IPL, when I got the opportunity in 2017, I played a lot of red ball cricket, and I always wanted to do well there so that I can make a place for myself. And in my growing days, I always looked upon playing good first class cricket and then representing for the country. So that is where I think I started. So that's why I am able to play the red ball good. And then obviously the white ball is something where you have to express yourself, go from like start from the word go right from ball one, where you can look for runs, where you can look to contribute towards the team. So I'm happy that I can maintain a balance. I know that it's little different because like playing red ball cricket, playing Ranji Trophy is a bit different as compared to the IPL, because in Ranji Trophy there are sometimes conditions. Then the red ball where you get some good swinging conditions, then some challenging conditions. So that is also good to face. I think as a cricketer, it's a way to grow.
Absolutely. But those instinct. I mean, I'm talking about white ball. When you go there, you have to the slam bang version. You have to go and hit the ball from word go, and then you play red ball. So how do you control that instinct when you're playing red ball? Then all of a sudden the ball is moving, doing so much, doing talking, and then how do you sort of control it?
Yeah, I think correct, sir. You're absolutely on the point that it is a little different. Like white ball is something where you see the ball. If you get some room, you just slash it through, look for runs outside off. But definitely that doesn't happen in the red ball. So I think the mindset is important here, because I think you look forward because while practicing, white ball cricket, so you look to go hard, but when you play the red ball, so if it's swinging, you just like mentally say to yourself, like sometimes where I can say to myself that I'll look to play straight, I'll play the balls which are in the stumps and leave the ball outside off stump, know my off stump well. So these are the things where I think you mentally attune yourself to get into that mode.
Absolutely. Quite often it is said that the pressure you have to face in IPL is sort of equivalent to international game pressure. But tell me something, when you play IPL, how do you prepare? How would a Rahul Tripathi prepare for an IPL game? Early in the morning when you get up, and that's the instinct. You would just want to go out and finish it off, score those runs and come back to a hotel room. But it doesn't happen. You have to wait till 8 in the evening or 7:30 in the evening. So how do you keep that rush of blood inside? How do you keep it in control?
Yes, I think it's a little different. During my first year, I remember, that like a good boy, I used to go to sleep at 10:30, 11, get up at 8. But yes, I think then I saw.
Yeah.
Then I had the privilege to share, like, in our team we had Dhoni Bhai. So, like, he used to sleep late, get used to attune. So I tried to follow it, because I have to be at the top of my game at 7:30 in the evening. So that changes your sleep cycle, even during the off days. I think then I you have to purposely start sleeping a little late at around 2 3, so that you get up around 10 11, so that by the time it's 5 6, and then again look for, like, just be in your room, just be quiet, and then just go for the game. So I think, yes, it's a different routine, because so what I would do is I would look to, like, sleep as much as I can till
Yeah.
late. I look to sleep around, so that because when you just sleep, you rest, then that thought are not that much in the mind. Otherwise, when you get up and you look, then you're like, for me, it's very fidgety kind of. I'll look, because before the IPL game, I look to watch the videos of the bowlers, what kind of wicket it's going to play tomorrow, and then how am I going to where am I playing? So how will I approach my innings? So these are the things which keep going in my mind. So I look to, like, sleep a little more, just keep it relaxed, if it's possible, for an afternoon nap again, and then from 4 o'clock or maybe 3:30, we leave around 4:35. So around 3:30, then I'll start, getting ready, and then looking forward to the game. So then by 6:37, I'm right, very fresh and ready to go.
Absolutely. And we see quite often what you do when you get going. And fearless cricket. But we'll come to that fearless bit little later. But coming to that Rahul Tripathi, typical Rahul Tripathi knock, which is filled with fours and sixes. You're someone who has hit six sixes twice in a local game, and hitting a six is of any bowler is like you would do it like back of your hand. I mean, it's like chalking cheese for you. But when it comes to ones and twos, which is important, how do you balance it? That ones and twos and fours and sixes.
Yeah. I think ones and twos are really very important, I believe,
Yeah.
because I think, like, even in the last 2 years playing for playing for KKR, I think that is one thing where I've looked to really improve, because I think when in a T20 game you get those dot balls, that is the time when the pressure goes up. So I think if as a batsman I can straight away go in and look for that ones and twos, like, I think from the last 1 or 2 years where I have been able to contribute well towards the team, I have seen that at the start of my innings and even batting at in the middle order, I think that straight away going in and looking for runs, and then looking for those ones and twos, that really keeps you going. That really puts the bowler under pressure, and your team also is, like, moving. I think it's if you just hit a four and two dot balls, that is as good as three balls, 4 runs. So I think singles and doubles are really very important, and especially at the start of your innings and after a boundary. I think if a batsman, we've seen many batsmen doing well, where they're just looking to score singles and doubles and then an occasional boundary, and those are really very successful. So I think the ones and twos are very important. And for me, I always look, obviously, when you play a T20 game, you look to hit a boundary. But if that boundary is not there, then you obviously look for this, for a double or a single. So that's your second option. That's how it goes. I think that's where you really, like, your intent goes high with that, because you're always looking for a boundary. And if it's not there, then you look for a single or a double when it's a good ball. So just look for a single or a double. So I think that has really helped me to perform well.
I remember in the last T20 World Cup, the four semi-finalists, England, Australia, Pakistan, and New Zealand, all these four teams had the maximum ones and twos next to their names. So that
Yeah,
shows it's not about
correct.
fours and sixes alone. It's also about
Yeah,
ones
correct.
and twos.
Absolutely correct.
No, but you for a batsman, for a bowler also, for a batsman to have that killer instinct, It's very important. I mean, just go out there, not get intimidated by the opponent, the pace. I've seen the way you smash the foreign bowlers, the reputed fast bowlers. When you do that, I mean, do you think that army background, your dad being in the army, the grooming you had, that really helped? You saw your dad during growing years and how army, because army people are really special. You know that. I also know, and everyone would know that. So
Yeah.
did that help, that killer instinct?
You can say like I don't know. I think it might have come naturally to me. But yes, looking upon your father in those times, and watching him being so tough and like every time taking those tough decisions. So obviously you get that. I know. I think my father has always put into me, like, put in those hard yards, and be like, take the firm decision. I think that helps, that just going with the intent and just going through, not thinking too much. I think that is what has helped me.
Absolutely. What's been the biggest compliment you've got as a player, and from whom?
Biggest compliment, I think this year in the KKR dressing room, I think I put in all my efforts for fielding and going out there and just made that intent in batting. I think the coaches from KKR, Brendan McCullum, and Abhishek Nair, and everybody really had that confidence in me and showed it. And then they really, once said that if we can get like 11 Rahul Tripathis to field on the field and put that intensity, I think no cricket matches can be turned if we have that intensity. I think that was one compliment which I really felt was really nice for me.
Wonderful. And your attitude, it's not about your skill set. The attitude is so important. I mean, if the team management would press for you to open the innings, you're ready. If you want to, they want to tell you go one down, you're ready. Middle order, you're ready. You're always ready, which is remarkable, fascinating, really.
Yes, I think that when I played, I used to play in the middle order. Then I played in the IPL for RPS. I got the opportunity to open. Then again, I played for Rajasthan Royals. I played in the middle. I think that during the years, I've developed myself. Like, I think that wherever the team requires, I can play. I think that that is something I feel I am blessed, or I am lucky that I'm able to play both the roles. I've seen that a lot of players are comfortable playing at one position, but for me, it's something like, if you want me to open, I can open in the middle order or bat down in the order. So I think that's a thing which I've developed over the years by experiencing it, and like always taking up the challenge. So like, if you tell me to bat in the middle order, I want to bat. So like, I know that it's different, because playing in the opening is something like utilizing the power play. Batting in the middle overs is something like using like getting the intent and going, that momentum needs to go. And then batting in the late middle order is something, so I've experienced it. So like, I like that whatever the team requires, I can do it for the team.
No, really, and do it with a smile. No, really, that happy face is so important. When you're playing the game, you have to be happy. That if the happiness is missing, I don't think anything is that you can achieve anything in life, and especially when you're playing a tough game like cricket, you have to be happy no matter what the results, what the outcome is. You have to keep that smile intact, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's absolutely correct. I think I feel always that you're going to have bad days, but it's very important that whenever I step on the field, I try to give my 100%. And if it doesn't happen, it's okay. But like, at the end of the day, I shouldn't feel that I didn't give my 100%. Obviously, there are going to be days where I learn something. I might not be able to execute what I have planned, but uh, while playing cricket, if you enjoy, that's the best part, I believe, because
So
enjoy your
true.
fielding, enjoy playing with your teammates, and then enjoy. So that is something like I really like, and that is why you see me chirping around, having fun and enjoying it.
Uh, Parth Pradeep Chauhan is asking, sir, would you like to play from CSK? Well, no one can control that.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, anything. What? I mean, players don't have any choice as long as they are playing, right? That's how it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have a choice in that matter. But coming to cricket and white ball cricket, Rahul, one fine day when if you get up to a thought that the white balls would start moving, how will T20 cricket look? If the white ball would start moving like red ball.
Uh, I think that if it starts moving, then people will come up with new options. If you see when the T20 cricket came in 2007 and 8, from 2007 World Cup it got, and then 2008 IPL happened. It was a different ball game. Now, if you see that all the players have evolved, different kinds of shots, different kinds of approach. Even as bowlers, different kinds of balls, knuckle balls, slower balls. So it always keeps, if the ball starts moving, then obviously we as batsmen have to improvise ourselves, or look how to score runs. So yeah, definitely, if it starts moving, then we have to find ways how to score runs on that moving ball.
And what would be your slot for batting then?
Slot, wherever the team needs. If they want me to open, it's okay. I'll take the bowlers on.
But tell me something, Rahul. Too much of bottom hand batting. Is it really affecting a classic? I mean, a Rahul Dravid sort of a batsman. When you see a Rahul Dravid batting, it's such a pleasant sight. But with a lot of bottom hand hitting happening in white ball cricket, do you think it's sort of getting into the classy thing about red ball batting? You know that with a soft bottom hand and the way it's being played, Test cricket is being played. So do you think it's affecting the game in any such way, the bottom hand hitting?
Sir, I think in T20 cricket, it's important to uh, score runs. So I think that those options naturally come because if you see, if you're chasing 12 and over, you have to hit almost two boundaries per over. So you have to take those options. So sometimes I believe that it happens that playing white ball cricket or too hard sometimes makes lose your shape, because you cannot just look for single or just play a double when you need 10 or 12 runs and over. So I think that yes, but I think still, when people are playing the red ball cricket, everybody is looking to bat for a whole day, looking to score those runs, playing late, and it's also a different charm sometimes. Playing white ball, scoring quick runs, and then playing a session just for, we see so many players doing it so well. Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, if you see in England, I think he plays so well on the white ball. And if you see the England series, how, like, it was a dream to watch him how he batted during that series.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
when you see even great players, Virat Kohli, KL Rahul, how they bat, even in white ball cricket, keeping those shapes, hitting those shots. So I think you can maintain a balance. It's just about, sometimes it happens, like it does happen. Like we go sometimes very hard on the ball, but you know there's always mistakes happen, but we keep on improving on that.
Absolutely. And talking about hitting the ball out of the park, uh, how is it possible without an SG bat? So what's your SG story?
Yeah, I think I've had a great journey with the SG company. It started right from my under. I think just when I finished my under 19 days, and during when I was growing up, so it was always a dream, seeing people getting contracts from SG, people getting playing from SG bat was a like something like a dream for me. Going out there, I still remember, my father getting me a SG Sunny Tunny bat when I was selected for the under 15. So these are were my childhood memories, where I always wanted to. And then when I came with the SG company, I became a part of their family, and I have been a part of SG from almost 10 years now. So It's been great. I think if you give me any other bat, I it's very difficult for me. I always like, my SG bat, the right weight. When even I've been to company, met Paras sir a lot. He always, whenever I keep doing well, there's always an appreciation from sir. He always looks, what do you need, what do you want, and it's the best. I think my journey with SG has been very special, and I hope it keeps on going and it's continued. And I I'm really happy.
Absolutely, and we are also happy seeing you uh, perform the way you do all the time. Whichever team you come out to bat for, whether it's Maharashtra, whether it's KKR, whether it's Pune franchisee, and God knows which franchisee you will be playing for this year in 2022. I
Yeah.
wish you all the
and
best.
and I'll also say that once or twice I've been to the factory. That has been an amazing experience. Going in, looking. Sir is there, looking at the bats, selecting the willow. That has been a very different experience for me. How just like a wood. How it's turned into a bat, how you see that this is a good bat, and then how it's been made. I know Navneet is there, and then even I know Suleiman. He keeps making those bats. It's like spending whenever there's a game in Delhi around Meerut. You always look for that rest day and just okay. Now we'll go to the factory. If we go to the factory, get the best bats, and yeah, sir is always welcoming. Come, come, come. We'll have, and then you spend a day there. You see all the work going on. That is also an experience which I could like experience it only at the SG company, which was really amazing for me.
Actually, and we really enjoy seeing you bat, really. I mean, and as I said, you keep doing well and keep performing with your SG bat, and wish you all the best. Stay safe, which is important.
Yeah.
And
Yes, yes,
good.
yes.
Thanks a lot
Okay.
for coming on SGTV.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Indrani sir. Thank you, sir.